Okay, good afternoon class. So, I'm having this video discussion dahil meron po kaming meeting together with the Vice President of Academic Affairs mamaya sa library. So, hindi kami makapag-discuss online. So, video discussion tayo para hindi kayo malugi. So, we have here, natapos na natin tong we have here the professional conduct, yung 15. So, discuss natin yung PNP ethical standards. So we have 7: morality, judicious use of authority, integrity, justice, humility, orderliness, and perseverance. So we discuss first what is morality. Philippine national members shall adhere to high standards of morality and decency and shall set good example for others to follow. So, sabi dyan, dapat hindi maging involved yung police officers among any ownership, operators, manager, or maging investor ka sa isa ka illegal gambling then at the same time doon sa mga sugalan. Then, sabi din dyan, sa bullet, they shall be faithful to their lawfully wedded spouses. So, what does it mean? As a police officer in line with morality, dapat ikaw mismo, as a police, ikaw yung mag-set ng high standard in terms of doing what is right and also doing what is decent. Kasi pag once ikaw yung nanguna as a public servant, the community itself will follow you kasi ikaw yung magiging example. Ikaw yung authority, okay, you have the authority, nakikita natin yung kapulisan, nag-follow sa procedure, high standard of being having a morality. Then, the community itself will follow. Okay, then at the same time, after that, they follow you, then it will create a huge positive impact in terms of the image of the police officer. So, magkakaroon ngayon ng good relationship in terms of public trust. So, public trust na community sa police. Dahil sabi din dyan, they shall be faithful to their lawfully wedded spouses. So, dapat maging faithful sa asawa. Kasi nga, sabi nga sa Diyos, mali ang mga bit. So, sa mata ng tao, as a public servant, as a police, ang mata nila nakatuon mismo as sa inyo ng mga kapulisan. So, pag once you commit this, okay, napakasama na ng tingin ng tao sa iyo. So, pag tinawag ganyan, pag may kabit ganyan, di ba? Sasabihin, immoral ka nga tao. So, it means, you're a public servant, you set a high standard of doing what is right in terms of our morality. Follow those what is legal procedure. Huwag natin gawin yung mga illegal activities na pwede natin gawin inside the organization of a police officer. So next we have here the judicious use of authority. Ito lang kina-emphasize dito na as a police officer, dapat gamitin or exercise proper what is legitimate the use of authority. Gamitin yung authority na meron tayo. We are vested an authority to serve the public, to protect. Then, we are going to use that in a legitimate way. So, in short, exercise the power wisely. Tandaan nyo, wisely and fairly. Then, yes, we can use excessive force, yung mga sinasabi ninyo na excessive, when it is necessary and at the same time, in accordance with the law and the ethical standards we have in the organization of a police officer. Next, we have here integrity. Integrity, PNP members shall not allow themselves to victims of corruption and dishonest practices in accordance with the provision of RA 6713 and other public applicable laws. So, paano ba tayo magkaroon ng integrity as a police officer? So, sabi dyan, be consistent of doing what is right. Be honest and always be lawful in terms of your action. Huwag mong bahidan ng kasamaan ang mismong imahe ng pagiging pulis. So, ang ginahambal ko dira ng kasamaan, yung pag-commit mo ng mga corruption, biases, bribery, yung pwedeng i-offer sa you as a police officer. So, integrity, pag sinabing integrity, in addition to that, as a police officer, you do your duty without you're going to do the duty even though no one is watching. That is integrity. Gawin mo kung ano yung responsibilidad mo kahit walang nakatingin sa'yo. And at the same time, paano yung integrity? Maging honest. Yes, at the same time, tayo sa ginagawa natin, iwasan natin yung mga illegal activities. Yung paulit-ulit na sinasabi ni Mami. Kasi gina-emphasize that not allow themselves to victims of corruption and dishonest practices. Kayo mismo na maging police next time. Huwag yung bahidan ng korupsyon yung sarili niyo bilang isang police. Next, we have here justice. PNP members shall strive constantly to respect the rights of others so that they can fulfill their duties and exercise their right as human beings, parents, children, citizens, workers, leaders, and in other capacity, and to see to it that others do likewise. So what does it mean? Kasi it was being emphasized as a police officer, you are going to exercise to strive constantly, continuous to respect the right of others even though while doing your job, okay? While doing your job or duties, you're going to exercise as always to respect the rights of other people. It was being emphasized here, being a parent, children, citizen, worker, leaders on in other capacities. In short, respect other people without considering what position or status they have in life. So, huwag mo ibase sa status, sa authority na meron sila. Dahil naman, tendera sa palengke, ano lang siya, construction worker, hindi mo na i-respect ang iyang rights as a tao. No, it's not. Wala, in short, yung pag gina-portray is, you are going to give respect in every level. Kumbaga, and every person equally. Walang nakabase na status, authority, kay leader ka, ikaw ang president, ikaw mas hatag ko sa imong taas nga respeto. So, be equal. Kahit na bata, estudyante, teacher, lahat, babae, lalaki, bakla man yan, anumang status mo sa buhay, you are going to give respect as a police officer. Then also, pag sinabing justice, exercise your duty without any exemption. Kung walang pabayas-bayas ba dahil ba siya mapera, siya yung ikikater mo first, dahil siya ba mahirap, ipapahuli mo, no, it's not. Kaya pag sinabing justice, it's also referring to being fair. Next, we have here humility. PNP members shall recognize the fact that they are public servants and not the masters of the people, and towards this end, they should perform their duties without attracting attention or expecting the applause of others. So it means, recognize the fact that they are public. Butang sa isip na as a police officer, hindi po kayo ang master ng mga tao. Ang tao ang master. Why man? Kaya nga man, sino ang nagpasahod sa kapulisan? Galing yan sa taxes ng mga tao. It means, as a police, you are a public servant. Kasi nag-receive ka ng mga compensation, salary, so you're going to give and return based on that as a public servant. Provide what is your duty as a police officer, i-provide mo sa mga tao. Then sabi dyan, it was being emphasized na perform their duties without attracting attention. Don't be arrogant. Be humble. Be humble as a police officer. And do not expect every success of your operation na dapat dayawon kagid. No, it's not. Okay? Yes, if someone applauds you based on your success, then it's good. Be thankful to that. Pag wala, do not demand. Be humble enough. As a police officer, kumbaga itong gina-emphasize, be down to earth. Humble. Kumbaga, another one, pag sinabi natin humility, you know how to accept mistakes. And you know how to accept like suggestions. Yung pwede i-comment sa imo, advices. Kumbaga, pag may mali kang ginawa, willing kang mag-learn. Hindi mo nga, hindi ko ito na mapati, tama, tanan ng gihimo ko. No, it's not. Humility is recognizing your own mistake and willingness to learn. Then, do not be arrogant, be humble. That is a good police officer within the organization of PNP. Next, orderliness. PNP members shall follow original procedures in accomplishing tasks assigned to them to minimize waste in the use of time, money, and effort. Pag sinabi natin orderliness, it is all about following the original procedure. Kung sino yung may right to give a command or orders, dun ka mag-follow. Huwag kang makinig sa iba. That is also an example of following a procedure. In terms of doing the task, pass the task, yung binigay sa iyo, assignment on time. Do not do anything beyond from that para minimize ang waste of time, gani, money, and effort. When you say instruction, kung ano yung binigay ng instruction sa'yo, follow that. As a police officer, huwag kang may sarili kang command. Yan, pwede natin magawa dyan. So, pag sinabi natin orderliness, it is all about unity of command and at the same time, ito yung gina-emphasize ko na chain of command kasi magkaiba si unity of command and chain of command. Pag sinabi natin chain of command, follow orders coming from the top, hasta pababa. Yan, para ma-follow ang mga original procedures and the process itself na meron sa Philippine National Police Organization. Next, we have here, perseverance. Once a decision is made, PNP members shall take legitimate means to achieve the goal even in the face of internal or external difficulties and despite anything which might weaken their resolve in the course of time. Perseverance, it means having a strong mind to finish what is the goal of the organization. Kumbaga, pag-on, bakod ka, nga ipadayon, nga i-achieve ang imong goal, but, gi-emphasize dira, only on legitimate means. Kasi hindi ka na matatawag na perseverance if yung ginamit mo na way or process or systematic process in achieving your goal is illegal na. Pag sinabi natin illegal, illegitimate, kumbaga hindi na siya aligned doon sa, yes, based on the law and at the same time based on the ethical standard na meron sa organization. So it was being emphasized here, kahit na anong mangyari, kahit anong man kahirap, ang imo nga i-face based on your operation or duty, dapat you know or you must follow only the legitimate ways. Kasi pag once nahihirapan na tayo, doon napapasok na parang, papasok sa utak natin na, uy, ito na lang gawin ko kasi mas madali. Pero illegal way. So, we must avoid that as a police officer. Always, yes, emphasize legitimate means to achieve your goal even though you are facing difficulties based on your duty. Yeah, kumbaga, pag sinabi natin perseverance, the power to resist or the courage to resist illegal means in achieving the goal. Okay? Yes, next we have here the PNP customs and traditions. We have general statements, sabi dyan. PNP adopts the general acceptable customs and traditional based on the desirable practices of the police officer. Sabi dyan. So we have here the definition of terms. Customs. Ano ba ang customs? Sabi dyan, established usage or social practices carried on condition that have obtained the force of law. So pag sinabi natin custom, ito yung kumbaga being nakasanayan, established practices inside the Philippine National Police Organization in acceptable way of how you are going to behave. Pag sinabi natin custom, again, it is practices in acceptable way of how a police officer behave inside the Philippine National Police Organization. Kumbaga, ito yung magiging guidance sa isang police officer on their daily interaction with other people, their colleagues, their seniors, paano sila makipaghalubilo. Yan, customs. Example, pag sinabi natin daily basis, kung pag daily basis, it is informal. Pag sinabi natin informal, how you say good morning, how you salute, nagasalute ka ba? Example, to your superiors, magsalute every time you hear the lupang hinirang na meron tayo. Every time na merong flag raising, you salute. This is the practices inside the organization. So next, we have here traditions. Pag sinabing traditions, bodies of beliefs, stories, customs. Pag sinabi natin stories, pasok dyan ang history. We have, pag sinabi natin stories, the history of the Philippine National Police. Kung anong history meron sila before. Kasi sinabi dyan, usage handed down from generation to generation with the effect of unwritten law. So pag sinabi natin tradition, kumbaga it is referring to the history of the organization. Kumbaga gina-foster nila ang essence of unity in doing such ceremonies. So, ano yung magiging example natin dito? It is a form of practices and ceremonies na nag-reflect sa organization based on what kind of history they have, values, and identity. Kumbaga, ang pagkakakinlanlan ng Philippine National Police na they formally observe. Pag sinabi natin formally observe, dahil sa isa katuig, mag-celebrate din sila. Kasi pag sinabi natin custom, it is not necessary. Wala namang kasulatan na ito talagang gawin mo. But in terms of showing respect, you are going to do that as part of the custom and practices of the PNP. But in terms of tradition, it is necessary because it is formal. Pwede ang may example nato pag sinabing tradition, yung pag-celebrate ng mga PNP in terms of their anniversary ng organization ng PNP. Then another one in terms of recognizing the effort or the success of every members of Philippine National Police, yung pagbibigay natin ng award. Yung recognition, binibigyan natin sila ng recognition, badge of honor, yung mga ganon. So, customs and tradition differ from its purpose and nature. Sa same sila, ginagawa inside the police organization, but yung pinagkaiba nila, same sila practices, but ang purpose, why they do that is different in the nature. Kasi ang purpose ng custom is to guide the police officers on their daily activities in the terms of their behavior. Paano sila mag-act, mag-behave, yan, customs. Pag sinabi naman kasing traditions, ito yung nag-refer in terms of how the organization of police officer reflects the values and the history. Paano nila pangalagaan yung meron na history and values or yung mismong identity ng kapulisan. Paano nila pangalagaan? Through celebrating, through ceremonies. So that is tradition and customs. So next we have here courtesy. A manifestation of expression of consideration and respect for others. Paano ka show of courtesy sa other people? It is an expression of consideration. Ang pwede nating maibigay natin na example pag sinabi natin courtesy in terms of expression of consideration through respect is that how you salute, how you address certain person like based on their gender, sir, ma'am. Then halimbawa pag kinakausap ka ng ibang tao, members man yan, colleagues, seniors, yung the way how you stand and how you spoke, we can consider that as a courtesy. Then at the same time, how you communicate with other people, that is a term of pag sinabi natin courtesy, manifestation of expression, how we act in terms of how we interact with other people. Ano yung way of expression natin? Yes, salute, say ma'am and sir, the way ka magtayo, the way ka mag-talk, the way you communicate, the way you greet, the way you show respect, and may you use po and opo, that is courtesy. Okay, that is an example, an expression. Next, we have here, ceremony. Pag sinabi nating ceremony, a formal act or set of formal acts established by the custom or authority as proper special occasion. So, inside the PNP, we have different examples of ceremonies being celebrated. So, meron tayong iba-iba ng mga example pag sinabi nating ceremony, a formal act, mga flag racing. Isa yan sa mga ceremony. Every Monday, nagakandak ng flag racing. And every Friday, we have the flag lowering. Then, another example ng mga ceremony, pag once na promote ka, success ka sa imo nga operation, tataas yung ranggo mo, based on your skills and capabilities, align ka na doon sa position, then we have a promotion ceremony. Then pag once na natapos na ganita sa 6 months training, okay, 6 months OJT, so magkakaroon na tayo ng oath-taking ceremony. So example yan, awarding ceremony, lahat ng ceremony, change of command, delegation, yun, yung anniversary na meron tayo sa kapulisan, that is an example of ceremony. So we have here next, the social decorum. A set of norms and standard practiced by members during social activities and other functions. So, ano ba ang mga example natin pag sinabi natin social decorum? Ang ibig sabihin muna, pag sinabi natin social decorum, it is referring to what kind of behavior or manner na ipapakita mo once you are in a public or social situation. Ano klase nga pamatasan, ano klase nga panglakaw, ano klase nga approach, ano ka klase magstorya pag-ara ka sa public as a police officer. It means, in short, how you are going to act in a way na maganda ka sa paningin ng tao, karespeto, appropriate, acceptable, and acceptable, aligned doon sa norms and rules na meron tayo sa society. So, ano ba yung mga social decorum? Kahit tayo nga hindi pa police, ginagawa na natin minsan. Saying please, mag-thank you, excuse me, yan, mga proper way. Hindi kay mayarag isuryahanay, duha, sa tubangan mo, karon nag-agi ka sa tunga nila without saying excuse me. May naghatag sa imo sang tubig nga, sang baso nga may tubig, mag-say ka sang thank you. Okay, that is social decorum. Ano pa? When someone is talking to you, mamati sang maayo. Then avoid, ano pang mga another, avoid loud response. Pag sinabi natin nakikipag-usap ka sa ibang tao, yung pasigaw, so dapat as a police officer, iwasan na natin yun. Another social decorum that I will consider na as isa ka na sa member ng police is that pag nasa meeting kayo, nakikipag-usap, nag-sharing ideas, napaka-negative sa akin tingnan pag once na nagagamit ka ng phone while others is talking. So, wala kang respeto. So, it means, dapat, parang part na din siya ng social decorum na once we are on a meeting, nag-socialize i-turn off natin cellphone, then focus on what is being discussed. Avoid scrolling on YouTube, Facebook, okay? That is an example of social decorum. It means a proper behavior, manners na ginapakita natin sa public or mga social situations. Ibig sabihin sini, how we are going to act in a polite way or in a good way in terms of acceptable sa social norms na meron tayo. That is social decorum. Next, we have here the customs of police courtesy. So we have here the salute. Ito yung mga nagbibigay ko na example kanina. Usual greetings rendered by the uniform person, members pala, upon meeting and recognizing person entitled to a salute. Highest form of courtesy. So, inside the PNP daw, ang salute ang pinakataas na pag-give in terms of courtesy. Kasi pag once you salute, di ba, parang ang sarap sa feeling. In terms of, grabe ang respeto niya. Pag once we salute a certain person. So, pag sinabing salute, yes, this is a form of greetings rendered to uniform members. Next, we have here, salute to national colors and standard. Pag sinabi natin national color and standard, ito yung gina-refer dito ang flag natin. Hindi lang tayo mag-salute sa tao, and at the same time, dapat din sa meron national color natin, which is our flag. Members stand at attention and salute the national color and standard as they pass by them or when the national color is raised or lowered during ceremonies of flag raising and flag lowering. Dapat mag-salute na gyapon as a police officer. Next, sa address title, ang gina-emphasize nila, junior in rank address senior ma'am, members would entitled to salute with the word sir or ma'am. Then sabi dyan, all police commission officers shall be addressed sir or ma'am by police non-commissioned officer and non-uniformed personnel. So what does it mean? Pag sinabi natin commission, ito yung mga leader of the PNP such as police chief, mga inspector, mga dagpo na nga tayo ba, police lieutenant, na nag-oversee na sa organization in terms of the operation. So, dapat, we need to address them as ma'am and sir. Next, we have here the courtesy call. So, meron tayong courtesy call of newly assigned appointed member. Pag sinabi nating appointed, who are newly appointed or assigned in a unit or command, call on chief of the personnel as matter of courtesy as well as for accounting, orientation, and other purposes. So, what does it mean? Pag sinabi natin courtesy call, pag once you are newly assigned or appointed, kumbaga nalipat ka ba, then appointed ka at certain position or operation, as a police officer, you must show proper conduct through reporting. Magpakita ka ba? Halimbawa, ako, bago ko nga na-assign, sino itong chief of police karon dira sa Coronadal? Mag-ano ko siya, courtesy ko, sir, ako po yung bagong lipat na naka-assign dito sa City of Coronadal. Open na po ako in terms of any orientation na pwede mo ihatag sa ako, sir, mga instruction, ano bang mga dapat at hindi kong gawin dito in terms dito sa inyong organization within the Coronadal as a Philippine National Police. So, ngayon, mag-ask ka ng guidance sa mga higher officer, mag-report ka sa superior, and show respect to them, and also sa subordinates. This kind, kumaga, mananghid ka ba in short, courtesy call, kaya na-assign mo ka dira, bagong salita, so it means, submit yourself to them, report to them. Kasi, magkaiba kasi pag once na City of Coronadal, Banga, magkaiba yung chief, maiba yung pamalakad. So, it means you're going to report yourself in order for you to acquire some information, orientation, seminar, aligned with your duty na bago kang assigned or appointed member based on that locality. Next, Christmas call. Pag sinabi natin Christmas call, under local, ibig sabihin, nagkakaroon ng celebration. Yung mismong police officer, within their organization, nagkakaroon sila ng gathering. Mga police together with their mga subordinates. Nag-celebrate po sila together with the colleagues. Next, we have New Year's call. The same lang pa din. And key officials in the respective area of responsibility. Pag halimbawa, dali ka sa Coronadal, you are going to celebrate, pag wala man ka nakapag-passes during New Year, then you are going to celebrate your New Year with your commanders and colleagues. Kasama mo sila, mag-celebrate kayo. Next, we have here a promotional call. Newly promoted PNP member call on their unit head. On this occasion, they are usually given due recognition and congratulations by their peers for such deserved accomplishment. In short, pag sinabi nating promotion call, it is all about acknowledgement of achievement being celebrated by the organization of PNP. Pag once you are being given a recognition, a promotion, then the Philippine National Police were going to celebrate based on the accomplishment you have. Next, we have here the exit call. PNP members pay an exit call on their superiors and their unit command when leave, reassign, or other said unit activity. Kung kanina, pag bagong dating ka, bagong salta as a member of Philippine National Police sa isang lugar, nananghid ka nga ikaw to, nagpakilala ka, ikaw ang bagong assign, hindi rin naman, pag once exit call, nalipat ka ng designated area or na-assign ka sa isa ka command, another, mananghid po ka. Pag sinabi natin exit call, it is all about a farewell to a certain personnel pag na-reassign ka. Hindi lang in terms of reassign. Pag nasabing reassign, nalipat ka sa isang lugar kung saan ka na mag-serve ng duty. Pwede po mag-retire. Kasi pag exit call, retire and reassign, pwede natin yan i-consider. Kumbaga, pag sinabing reassign, doon, mananghid ka, kaibali naman ka, kaya basta mag-expect yung imo nga higher official nga ara pa ka without proper exit call. So, then pag sa retire naman, ang gina-recognize pag sa retire is to recognize the contribution. Kung ano yung na-provide mo pag na-retire ka na as a police officer. So, bigyan ka ngayon ng recognition pag once you retire. Part ng exit call, ang reassign and pag-retire mo. Next, courtesy of the post. Pag sinabi natin courtesy of the post, sabi dyan, the host unit extend hospitality to visiting personnel who pay respect to the command unit. In short, once na you are being reassigned o pag once na merong bagong dating na mga higher ops. Kasi sabi dyan, the host unit extend hospitality to visiting personnel. Pag may halimbawa, dito sa Pilipinas, we have dati chief of police, di ba? Yung sino yun? Kung taga Marbel, di ba napunta siya dito sa Marbel kasi taga dito siya. Paano nag-extend ng hospitality ang City of Coronadal? Paano? So, gisundo siya, gitagaan sa isang patrol car, gikordonan sa mga patrol car, may guard siya, may helicopter pa gani that time, nga naglibot-libot sa iyang balay diri sa Osita. Then, nagkaroon ng celebration. Kumbaga, gi-welcome siya diri sa City of Coronadal as a chief of police ng ating bansa. Sino ba si Roque ba yun? Kalimutan ko kasi yung apelido. Yung nag-jogging na trending. Okay, yung gihagad sumbaganay ni bata ni Duterte. So yun, courtesy of the post. Pag once na may darating na isang malaking tao, mas consider natin, mag-show ka ng hospitality even though they are not in part of the highest authority, as long as you are going to extend hospitality even though normal person or a certain person na i-welcome mo sa inyong post diri. For example, sa Coronadal City. Next, we have here rank has its own privilege. PNP members recognize the practice that different ranks carry with them corresponding privileges. So, ang ibig sabihin daw, every rank as a police officer na meron tayo means each rank has its own responsibility. So, wag mo sabihin na as a police, lahat-lahat yung pareha lang ang kanilang responsibility. No, it's not. Kasi pag once na you are in a higher authority, superior ka na, senior, in terms of decision making, napakahirap na in terms of the operation. So, kanya-kanya tayo ng responsibility. Then, pag sinabi namang rank has itong privilege, meron kanya-kanyang authority and at the same time, benefits and recognition. Example, yung mga higher rank natin has a responsibility. Yung sinabi ko nga kanina, decision making. So, pag once na sila nang nag-decide, so, malaki yung accountability na meron sila. So, mas mahirap sa kanilang part. So, yan ang sinasabi. Rank has its own privilege. Next, we have the customs and ceremonies. Ito yung i-assign ko sa inyo. Flag raising, kasi based on your, gipa-require ko nga by group sa inyo, kung ano tong topic nga nadawat nyo, topic 1 and topic 2, gagawa kayo ng video habang ginagawa nyo yung topic na naibigay. For example, flag raising and flag lowering. So, a minimum of 3 minutes and a maximum of 10 na lang. I-consider natin, baka mahaba yung na video presentation ninyo. So dito, sa flag raising, which is being practiced by the Philippine National Police members, na every Monday, nag-hoist sila ng flag and sing the national anthem before the start of official day work. So, Monday yan. Every time, alas 8 na. Secondary school, our interns, nag-practice sila every Monday, 7 a.m. Call time nila is 6:30, 7 a.m. Nakapag flag racing na sila. Then, pag Friday naman, nagkakaroon ng flag lowering ceremony at the end of the official day's work. Nangyayari din yan sa Capitol natin, sa lahat ng mga government offices. Members pose for a moment to salute the lowering of the flag. Pag once we are police, every time na magkakaroon tayo ng flag raising and flag lowering, nagasalute na talaga tayo. So, practice na yan. So, halimbawa, pag normal people, nilalagay yung kamay sa sa kaliwang dibdib. Ngayon, pag once you are police, magsasalute ka talaga. Next, we have here the half-mast. So, kailan tayo nagkakaroon ng half-mast? Pag merong namatay. The flag is raised at half-mast in deference to the deceased uniform members of the command. Pag may namatay, namatay ka dahil sa battle, nakipaglaban ka doon sa mga then hindi ka pinalad, namatay ka. So, paano ba ang magkaroon ng half-mast? So, mag-send ako ng video nito, pero describe ko lang. Pag half-mast gani, dapat, pagsaka sa flag, dapat abuton gid siya sa babaw. Ibabaw, dito sa pinakadulo sang pole. Then, ibalik siya dito sa tunga. Then, dito siya magstay sa tunga na sa middle. Then, pag once na ibaba na natin ang flag, dapat isaka natin siya balik, then inaog na. Okay? Again, ulitin ko pag sinabi, paano gawin ang half-mast? Pag saka sa flag, iabot mo na siya sa dulo sa pole. Hindi mo na idritso nga pag saka mo dito na dahil siya sa middle directly. No, it's not. Isaka na hasta sa dulo, then ibalik mo siya dito sa middle. Then tali. Then after that, pag we are going to lower the flag na, ibalik mo ulit siya sa babaw, then inaog na siya. That is the process of doing the half-mast. So, makita man na ninyo. So, mag-share mo kong video. Next, funeral service and honors, departed uniform members, retirees, war veterans. So, nakikita man nyo mostly pag once na pag merong namatay na nasa in service sa Philippine National Police, yung nakikita ninyo na tinatakpan ng flag yung kabaong nila, then merong gun salute na ginagawa. That is a part of funeral service. Then at the same time, yung merong honor guard dun sa tabi ng kabaong nila pag ginahaya pa ang ilang lawas sa members ng Philippine National Police. So we have different types of funeral service and honors. We have police honor. Ito yung binibigay sa mga uniform personnel with honor guards. Okay? Flag, okay, naka-crepe, nakatabon sa coffin, then salute every time na magkakaroon ng salute pag once na ililibing na sila. Pag meron din tayong full police honors. Ito yung pag once na yung namatay is yung mga senior PNP officer, mga higher officer. Pag sinabing full police honor, mga dagko matay ang namatay. Ano ang ginabutang dara? Merong honor cordon, ginakordonan always. Then merong rifle salute. Kung kanina sa police honor, merong final salute which is salute lang with your hand. Dito naman, meron talagang gun salute na mangyayari sa full police honor. Rifle salute kasi din, yung flag, piluon to siya, itong nakatabon sa coffin, tapos ihatag sa iyang family. Okay, next. Yun ang ating funeral service and honors. Next, we have here, ceremony rendered to retirees, recognition for the long, faithful, and honorable service to the PNP. Kumbaga, it is a form of ceremonies, kumbaga, to give recognition and honor to PNP retiree or yung personnel na mag-retire for their dedication in terms of their faithful na binigay na sa service para mantagaan sila sang formal nga end based on the service they provide towards the community as a police officer. Kumbaga, gitagaan sila sa seremonyas. Okay, meron din tayong video. Example din ito, isa-send sa GC. Next, honor ceremony. Pag sinabi natin honor, arrival and departure honor ceremonies are rendered to visiting dignitaries. Nakikita niyo ito pag merong nag-arrive. Okay, yung pag sinabi natin may dako nga official, may honor, arrival, and departure. Hinahatid. Merong ginakordonan sa mga guards. Okay, may mga police guards. At the same time, there's a certain celebration talaga. May pakain, yan. A ceremony to honor the arrival of that certain person. Then also, pag aalis na siya, then bibigyan din siya ng certain treatment na hindi niya makakalimutan. It is a form of showing respect to observe inside the police organization. It is a part of the tradition na din. Kumbaga, once na merong darating na visiting dignitary. So, arrival and departure, keyword niya yan. Next, we have here the turnover ceremony. Pag once gani may magbaba sa pwesto, then papalitan siya. There is a certain ceremony na ibibigay. Kumbaga, outgoing and the ongoing, or outgoing and incoming officer. So, may isa-send ako dito na video. So, ang outgoing, the command director should not leave his post without proper turnover. So, i-turnover. Pag sinabing i-turnover, ano ang i-turnover niya? Ang iyang responsibility, ang iyang tao, kung ano itong nabilin niya nga mga operation, i-turnover niya, lahat-lahat, as part of his or her responsibility bago siya alis. So, halimbawa, ako yung mag-aalis, ako yung outgoing, ito turn over ko yung responsibility ko. Ito, may naiwan pa akong 5 na operation, meron akong 21 ka mga police officer nga ginahandle, sila ano to, ganito, ganyan, ipakilala, lahat yan. So, turnover of ceremony. So we have here the wedding ceremony. During marriage of the PNP members, a ceremony is conducted with participant in uniform and swords drawn. So nakikita nyo ito every time sa TikTok. Yung kinasal, merong honor guard, yung may pa-ex pa na swords na ginagawa, tapos hindi makaproceed yung lalaki na police. Pag once hindi na nagawa yung 10 push-up, knuckle push-up, yung ganon, this is a form of celebration. Kumbaga, merong support na pinapakita yung Philippine National Police Organization in terms of the celebration of wedding. So, mag-send din ako ng video nito, example. Next, anniversary, the birth of institutional establishment of command or unit is commemorated in an anniversary ceremony. So, based on the history of Philippine National Police, ng anniversary, once a year, nag-celebrate sila to show the identity and at the same time, gina-reminisce ang history nga ara mismo sa kapulisan based on the identity of the police. So, they celebrate the anniversary. Next, we have here the police customs on social, decorum, proper attire. Proper attire. Pag sinabi natin proper attire, PNP members always wear appropriate and proper attire in conformity with their occasion. So, ang purpose why we need to proper attire, kung anong dapat nga uniform mo silang adlaw, dapat among ito, may goa athletic, so dapat you must follow in order for you to reflect professionalism and at the same time discipline pag once you follow the proper attire and respect for authority. Kasi yun ang command, dapat dito, ngayon naka-athletic tayo kasi magkakaroon tayo ng Zumba si police. So ngayon nag-goa ka. Patas na sa inyo as a student, ginapractice ka mo na i-follow kung ano yung dress code na dapat ngayong araw. It is a proper attire. It is our customs na rin to inflect social decorum and how we're going to act towards the society. Next, we have table manners. Table manners, PNP member observe table etiquette at all times. Paano ba yun? Ano bang mga etiquette na gina-follow natin? Paano magpungko? Dapat magdi-4 ba? Nakabatong ang isang tail sa bangko. Handa ba? No, it's not. Dapat you know how to do a proper sit. Dapat naka-proper posture. Hindi ka naka-slouch. Dapat snappy. Proper use of the utensils. Yan. Table manners. Then, bakit natin ginagawa yung ganyan? Yung to maintain the table manners is to build what? Or to maintain the professional image we have in the society. Kasi mahirap. Kasi pag nakitaan tayo ng kakaon na tapos wala ka pa gani na tapos tulon sa mong kinaon, istorya ka na. Part ng table manners as a police officer. So, huwag magsasalita pag puno ang bibig. Then, yan yung sinabi ko kanina, proper use of utensils and at the same time, proper postures and how you sit. Next, we have social graces. PNP members conduct themselves properly in dealing with people during social functions. Nasasabi natin na how we are going to act when we are being in the public or in a social gathering. Kumaga maging polite in manners tayo in terms of our behavior. Kasi as a Philippine National Police, we are being expected na dapat we're going to act in a good way. Kasi yung imahe na meron na dala-dala tayo natin as a police is that once we violate, kasi isasama na agad yung tingin ng ibang tao sa atin. Even though, kahit na official o social situation, kasi pag sinabi natin official, part siya ng duty mo. Pag sinabi natin social, meron lang social gathering na nangyari. So, example, how you greet other people, how you use sir and ma'am, then at the same time, how you speak clearly and politely. Avoid rude or mga vulgar words. Gamit ka sa mga diputa, yawa ang mga as a police officer. Next, avoid arguments. Maintaining composure pag nasa public places tayo. Next, we have here the uniform appearance. The public looks upon the PNP as distinctly a man among men. It is a welcome sight when PNP members wear their uniform properly wherever they may be. So, dapat when say uniform appearances, dapat proper neat. Dapat proper groom ka, proper haircut. You follow that. Dapat nakaplansya ang imo nga uniform. Wear appropriate uniform kung anong ginapa-require sa imo nga adlaw. Then at the same time, do not forget to wear your nameplate, mga badge, patches. Then it must be properly placed. Okay? As a police officer. Yan yung uniform appearances. Next, we have here manner of walking. Every time, every PNP member is expected to walk with pride and dignity. It was being emphasized here. So, what does it mean? As a police, we must be mindful in terms of our posture. So, dapat tindig, matatag ba? Heads up, then eyes forward, avoid slouching. Be firm and confident every steps you going to make. Then, may mga proper arm movement, being alert always, snappy, kumbaga in short. It is important as a police officer to do this kind of manner of walking in order for you to project authority. Kasi pag once na pa-slouch ka dyan, yung authority na meron ka is parang hindi ka susundin ng ibang tao. And at the same time, to maintain confidence and professional image towards the community. So that's all for today. Diyan na tayo mag-stop for our video discussion. Discuss natin yung next na other police customs maybe tomorrow, and the police tradition. That is the last topic that we are going to have on our midterm topic. That's all for today. Thank you. God bless. I hope you listen and mag-take note always every time na merong video discussion. That's all for today. Thank you. God bless everyone.